So we know Hollywood is packed full of liberals, but here are some prominent conservatives that you might not know. James Woods, who's said to have an IQ of 183 and went to MIT. We have Kevin Sorbo from Hercules, who's an outspoken Republican. John Voight, who, unlike his daughter Angelina Jolie, is a staunch Republican. Kurt Russell, no surprise there. Dean Cain from the Superman series. I remember this guy from when I was a kid. Gary Sinise, who most of us know from Forrest Gump, but he's been in a lot of films. You have Andy Garcia, one of my favorite actors. Jessica Simpson, who thought the chicken of the sea was actually chicken and not tuna. We won't claim her. Sylvester Stallone, no surprise. Kelsey Grammer, maybe I got to rewatch Frasier. We have Tom Selleck, the one and only. James Caan, another no surprise. Chuck Norris, there you go. Adam Sandler, now that's a big surprise to me. Adam Sandler, not in a million years would I thought he would have been a Republican, but I love it. Jim Caviezel, I don't know. Jim Caviezel from Passion of the Christ, been in a lot of things. He also has a series, see it on Netflix, great actor. Larry the Cable Guy, well, he's John Wayne. I could have guessed it. John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. These are the old school. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Vince Vaughn. I hear he's an asshole in person. I mean, that's what I've heard. He's always rude. Joe Pesci, Bruce Willis, John Cryer. John Cryer is from Two and a Half Men. I wonder why John Cryer's on there, but not the other guy, the Tiger Blood. Jennifer Love Hewitt. I actually met Jennifer Love Hewitt one time. She was with Jamie Kennedy. Come on, quick. Tom Brady. Not an actor, but we'll claim him. Kanye West, a.k.a. I mean, he is. Mel Gibson. Elizabeth Hasselbeck, which I'm not very familiar with. The only Hasselbeck I know, or Hasselbeck, is the Baywatch guy, who's not on the list, actually. Tim Allen. Now, Tim Allen I knew from a few shows that he's conservative. Melissa Joan Hart. Now, the Hoff, speaking of Hasselbeck, he's not on the list. A lot of people weren't added to the list unless they were very outspoken. And we don't want to out anybody. A lot more actors could be conservatives, but they're just not very outspoken about it. But these are the ones who have been the most forthcoming. They're known to be card-carrying Republicans. Out of all of them, I think really Adam Sandler's the one that kind of blew me away. I never thought that he was conservative. The big action stars, no surprise. Mel Gibson, Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Clint Eastwood. No surprise there. I even hear Jackie Chan's conservative. He's in China most of the time, but I hear that he's actually not even giving any inheritance to his son. He's just going to make him earn it himself. I don't know if that would be very conservative. I don't think I would do that to my son, but, there you go. Yeah, so I was saying, Jennifer Love Hewitt, I met her at Sealbach Hilton Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky. She was there accompanying her boyfriend, who was Jamie Kennedy, right? That guy who did the White Rapper movie, real doofus. He was at the Improv. I used to work at the hotel, and back then I met a lot of celebrities like Christina Ricci, who was with Benjamin Owen at the time, because comedians used to come by, and it's a thing for comedians, I guess, to always be dating actresses. Jennifer Love Hewitt was just kind of, lukewarm, I guess. She wasn't very rude, but she wasn't very kind either. She was just, straight to the point. That's it. Biggest part, the takeaway of meeting her was how small she was in real life. You end up just towering over these people. You're like, wow. Same thing for Christina Ricci. She came, I do the spiel at the front desk. I was like, can I get the ID? Gives me the ID. I look at it. I'm like, Ricci, California. I'm like, wait a second. I do a double take. And, it's like I'm behind the desk, so I'm looking, and you just see this little head sprouting up. And I'm like, that's her. Again, as someone who's tiny. But, these people look larger than life on screen. Christina was very kind, She's like, oh, where are you from? I was like, oh, well, I grew up in Italy, yada, yada. We talked for a second. Benjamin Owen there on the side, real tall guy, so they were really weird couple, I suppose. And, that's it. Other than that, who have I met? Carmen Electra was there, with the guitarist from Korn. And she threw a fit, but that's a whole nother old story, really, she was in tears in the lobby over some. Anyway, you guys want to hear the story, I'll tell you the story another time. But anyway, is there anyone other than Adam Sandler that really surprises you on the list? Or did I forget anybody who maybe is an undercover Republican conservative that has kind of come out and show their true colors that you want to add. Anyway, thank you guys. I figured this just be a list this interesting. Everybody's always knows that Hollywood is packed full of liberals, but hey, there's some conservatives there too. All right, thank you guys for watching. As always, buy red, sell green.